It was the most emotional press conference for a guy who's not retiring because of the AIDS virus he contacted, the Magic Johnson one, for a guy who has not been traded from the Edmonton Oilers to the LA Kings like Wayne Gretzky. I mean, Felix Hernandez press conference announcing his new deal was one of the most emotional things I've ever heard.
But it was great because we got immediate reaction on the text from all the listeners out there, and people really responded to what was very genuine and very sincere, and that was a guy who was really surprisingly emotional in announcing his new deal, signed it officially in front of the media there, the assembled media. It touched a lot of people, and I think you really heard in his voice how much it meant to him to stay here in Seattle and how attached to Seattle he is and this organization. He was talking about the groundskeepers and people that work in the stadium, and yeah, $175 million. A lot of people would cry for that too, but I don't think it was that, and it was just a very surprising, pleasant surprise to hear him be as emotional as he was and talking about, I'm not going to let you down, I'm going to give you everything I've got, and this is trying to talk about how positive things are with the team. It was a great moment.
You don't normally get that in one of these. I mean, sure, you want a guy to be happy, and normally he'll talk about his family in that sense and can be emotional about how far he's come and all that sort of personal stuff. And he kept emphasizing the fact how, he kept trying to say, it's not about me, it's about being a part of a team, it's about the employees working here and everything like that. At the end of the day, he got a lot of money, and it was just one of those baseball deals. But, for people who were wondering how they felt about it a little bit and maybe thought this was a way of them, not making a commitment to winning, I don't know. I think you got to feel about it a little bit differently. The way they know Felix Hernandez in this organization, they're thinking, this is a guy worth rewarding for what he's done and what he can do. And then hearing him talk today and hearing the emotion in his voice, from my standpoint, it kind of gives me a little more confidence in how they're doing things over there.
Well, and we had a chance to talk to Tom Wilhelmsen as well. You can check out on the podcast page, and we talked about we've talked a lot about the message it sends to the fans and the message it sends to potential free agents. But more importantly, what does it say to the guys that are on this team, that are signed, like Tom Wilhelmsen? And he said right away, it means they want to win. It means they're serious. And I think that's a big deal. That is something that we can't undersell, is the message it sends and the expectation it creates in that clubhouse.
It also means Felix will be picking up a lot of tabs.